Trust is the foundation of any meaningful relationship. It's the invisible thread that binds people together, fostering a sense of security and mutual respect. But what happens when this delicate thread is broken? Today, we delve into understanding the nature of trust through the lens of Stoic philosophy, and why some individuals may not deserve a second chance once that trust is shattered. Trust is not something that can be demanded or forced. It is earned through consistent actions and upheld by integrity. The Stoics believe that our actions, more than our words, define our character. Marcus Aurelius, a prominent Stoic philosopher, emphasized that we must be impeccable in our conduct and vigilant in observing the actions of others. When someone breaks our trust, it's not just a betrayal of confidence but a breach of the ethical contract that binds us. According to Stoic teachings, our inner peace and well-being are paramount. Allowing someone who has deceived us back into our lives can disrupt this peace and lead to repeated disappointments. Trust, once broken, is like a stone cast into a calm lake. The ripples it creates spread far and wide, impacting all aspects of the relationship. Rebuilding trust is not just about forgiveness. It requires tangible proof of change and a genuine commitment to restoring what was lost. The Stoics teach us to learn from our experiences. When someone betrays our trust, it's crucial to reflect on the lessons learned and recognize the patterns of behavior that led to this breach. This reflection is not about holding grudges, but about protecting our inner virtue and ensuring our future interactions are grounded in mutual respect. Rebuilding trust takes time and effort, and not everyone is worthy of this investment. Those who fail to take responsibility for their actions or repeatedly engage in deceitful behavior demonstrate a lack of integrity. As Epictetus wisely noted, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. We must choose to react by setting healthy boundaries and safeguarding our well-being. In some cases, the most virtuous action is to walk away. By doing so, we preserve our dignity and maintain the integrity of our character. Trust, when respected, can strengthen and deepen relationships, but when repeatedly violated, it signals a fundamental misalignment of values. Understanding the nature of trust empowers us to make wise decisions about who we allow into our lives. It reminds us to value our own worth and not settle for relationships that undermine our inner peace. As we embrace these Stoic principles, we cultivate resilience and clarity, ensuring that our trust is given only to those who truly deserve it. Here is the number one point: is mindfulness practices. In a world full of constant change and shifting values, one principle remains steadfast: integrity. Integrity is the bedrock of trust, the cornerstone of relationships, and the foundation upon which a meaningful life is built. Integrity is more than just honesty. It's about being consistent in our actions, values, and principles. It's the alignment of our words and deeds, even when no one is watching. This is a critical aspect of Stoic philosophy, which emphasizes the importance of virtue and moral character. When we encounter individuals who lack integrity, we must understand the profound impact this can have on our lives. Trust, once broken, is rarely restored to its original state. It's like a shattered mirror. Even if pieced back together, the cracks remain visible. The Stoics teach us to value our inner peace and self-respect above all else. Allowing someone who has consistently demonstrated a lack of integrity back into our lives jeopardizes these values. It sends a message that we are willing to compromise on our principles, and this can lead to further harm. Recognizing patterns of behavior is crucial. If someone has repeatedly shown dishonesty, broken promises, or acted unethically, these are clear signs that their character is flawed. In such cases, it's wise to protect ourselves by not giving them another opportunity to hurt us. Accountability is another key aspect of integrity. Individuals who refuse to take responsibility for their actions, who blame others or make excuses, demonstrate a lack of maturity and self-awareness. They are unlikely to change and should not be given the chance to repeat their mistakes in our lives. Guarding against manipulation is also essential. Manipulative individuals can disguise their true intentions, using charm and deceit to regain our trust. But by staying vigilant and trusting our instincts, we can see through their facade and maintain our boundaries. Compassion is a virtue, but it must be balanced with wisdom. Extending compassion to those who have proven unworthy can lead to enabling their harmful behavior. True compassion sometimes means letting go and allowing them to face the consequences of their actions. Ultimately, the importance of integrity lies in its ability to create trust, respect, and harmony in our lives. By prioritizing integrity in ourselves and expecting it from others, we foster relationships that are genuine and meaningful. Remember, integrity is non-negotiable. It's a commitment to living authentically and courageously. Protect your inner peace, uphold your self-respect, and surround yourself with those who share your values. This is the path to a fulfilling and virtuous life. Here is the number 2 point is mindfulness practices. Welcome to our exploration of Stoicism and how it can guide us in recognizing patterns of behavior in others. Today we delve into understanding why certain individuals may be unworthy of being given another opportunity. In our interactions with others, we often encounter a variety of behaviors. While some actions might seem insignificant when viewed in isolation, Stoicism teaches us to look deeper, to recognize recurring patterns that reveal a person's true character. The Stoics believed that our experiences are valuable lessons. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, wrote extensively about the importance of observing and understanding human behavior. By recognizing patterns, we can make informed decisions about who deserves our trust and who does not. First and foremost, pay attention to consistency in negative behavior. If someone consistently breaks promises, lies, or acts selfishly, these are clear indicators of their true nature. One-time mistakes can be forgiven, but repeated actions reflect deeply ingrained traits. Track these behaviors over time. A single event might be an anomaly, but patterns reveal themselves over multiple interactions. Keep a mental note or even a journal of these incidents to see if there's a recurring theme. Another critical pattern to recognize is the lack of accountability. People who refuse to take responsibility for their actions, who always find someone or something else to blame, are unlikely to change. Accountability is a cornerstone of trustworthiness. Notice how often the individual deflects blame or makes excuses. This avoidance is a significant red flag. In contrast, those who own up to their mistakes and actively work to make amends are more deserving of another chance. Manipulative behavior is another pattern that must not be ignored. Manipulators are skilled at distorting reality to suit their needs, often leaving you questioning your own perceptions. This behavior can be subtle but highly destructive over time. Look out for signs of manipulation, such as guilt tripping, gaslighting, or playing the victim. These tactics are used to control and exploit, and recognizing them early can save you from emotional turmoil. Repeated disrespect is a clear indication that someone does not value you or your relationship. Disrespect can manifest in various forms, from verbal insults to disregard for your boundaries and feelings. Do not excuse repeated disrespect. It erodes your self-esteem and undermines the foundation of any healthy relationship. The Stoic principle of maintaining one's dignity should guide you in deciding when to walk away. Lastly, consider the overall impact on your well-being. If interactions with a particular individual consistently leave you feeling drained, anxious, or unhappy, it's a sign that the relationship is unhealthy. Your mental and emotional health are paramount. Stoicism teaches us to protect our inner peace. If someone's behavior continually disrupts your serenity, it's time to reconsider their place in your life. Recognizing patterns of behavior is a powerful tool in safeguarding your well-being and fostering healthy relationships. Embrace the wisdom of the Stoics, observe carefully, and choose wisely. Some individuals are simply unworthy of being given another opportunity. Here is the number 3 point is mindfulness practices, where we explore the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy to navigate modern life. Today we're delving into a crucial topic: protecting your inner peace. Inner peace is a sanctuary we must fiercely guard. According to Stoicism, our peace of mind is essential for a virtuous and fulfilling life. But how do we protect this inner sanctuary from those who might disturb it? Let's explore this in detail. First, identify the sources of disturbance. Marcus Aurelius reminds us to ask ourselves, is this necessary when interacting with others? Evaluate whether their actions or words contribute to your well-being or detract from it. If certain individuals consistently cause stress or turmoil, it may be necessary to limit your interactions with them. For instance, think about a colleague who constantly gossips and creates a negative work environment. Engaging with them might seem harmless at first, but over time, their negativity can erode your inner peace. Recognize these patterns and take steps to protect yourself. Next, establish and maintain healthy boundaries. Epictetus taught that we cannot control others, but we can control how we respond to them. Boundaries are a powerful way to assert control over your emotional space. Clearly communicate your limits and enforce them consistently. This might mean saying no to certain requests or avoiding topics that lead to conflict. Imagine a friend who constantly seeks to involve you in their personal dramas. Politely but firmly, let them know that while you care for them, you need to focus on your own well-being. This isn't about abandoning them, but about preserving your peace. Another critical aspect is practicing detachment. Seneca advised us to associate with people who are likely to improve you. Detachment doesn't mean indifference. Instead, it involves maintaining emotional distance from those who disrupt your peace. Focus on relationships that are uplifting and nurturing. Consider your social media interactions. Are there accounts that trigger anxiety or frustration? Unfollow or mute them. Curate your online experience to support your peace of mind. It's also essential to cultivate a strong inner dialogue. As Marcus Aurelius said, the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. Engage in self-reflection and practice positive affirmations. Remind yourself that your peace of mind is a priority and that it's okay to distance yourself from negativity. Try this exercise at the end of each day. Reflect on your interactions. Identify moments where you felt your peace was threatened and consider how you could handle similar situations better in the future. Finally, seek support from like-minded individuals. Surround yourself with those who respect and understand the importance of inner peace. Engage in activities that promote tranquility, such as meditation, nature walks, or reading Stoic texts. Join a community that shares your values, whether it's a local group or an online forum. Connecting with others who prioritize inner peace can be incredibly reinforcing. Protecting your inner peace is an ongoing journey, but it's one worth pursuing. By identifying sources of disturbance, establishing boundaries, practicing detachment, cultivating positive inner dialogue, and seeking supportive communities, you can safeguard your sanctuary of tranquility. Remember, your peace of mind is invaluable. Here is the number 4 point is mindfulness practices. In the journey of life, one of the most profound virtues we can cultivate is self-respect. Rooted deeply in Stoic philosophy, self-respect is the cornerstone of personal growth and emotional resilience. It is the inner acknowledgement of our worth and dignity, regardless of external circumstances. Self-respect begins with understanding and embracing our intrinsic value. According to the Stoics, every individual possesses a spark of the divine logos, the rational principle that governs the universe. Recognizing this divine spark within ourselves fosters a deep sense of self-worth and respect. One of the key aspects of self-respect is setting healthy boundaries. Boundaries are essential in maintaining our integrity and protecting our inner peace. When we respect ourselves, we no longer tolerate behaviors or relationships that undermine our dignity. We learn to say no to toxic influences and yes to what nurtures our well-being. Respecting ourselves means recognizing our right to prioritize our mental and emotional health. This might involve making difficult decisions, such as distancing ourselves from individuals who consistently disrespect or harm us. The Stoics teach us that our peace of mind is paramount, and it is not selfish to protect it. Another crucial element of self-respect is self-reflection. The Stoics emphasize the importance of daily introspection, examining our thoughts and actions. Through self-reflection, we gain clarity about our values and align our lives with them. This practice reinforces our sense of self-respect as we become more attuned to what truly matters to us. Self-respect also empowers us to pursue our goals and aspirations with confidence. When we value ourselves, we believe in our capabilities and strive for excellence. We no longer seek validation from others, but instead find fulfillment in our own achievements and growth. Surrounding ourselves with people who respect and uplift us is another reflection of self-respect. The Stoics believed in the importance of virtuous friendships, relationships that encourage and support our journey towards personal growth. By choosing to associate with individuals who honor our boundaries and values, we cultivate an environment that nurtures our self-respect. Ultimately, self-respect is about embracing our authentic selves and living in accordance with our principles. It is about acknowledging our worth, setting boundaries, engaging in self-reflection, and pursuing our goals with confidence. By fostering self-respect, we not only enhance our own lives, but also inspire others to recognize and respect their own intrinsic value. Remember, self-respect is not a destination but a continuous journey. As we navigate life's challenges and triumphs, let us carry the wisdom of the Stoics in our hearts, always valuing and respecting the divine spark within us. Here is the number 5 point is mindfulness practices. Life is a series of experiences, each carrying its own lessons. In the realm of relationships, these lessons are invaluable. Today we delve into how learning from past experiences can guide us in deciding who is truly worthy of a second chance. According to Stoic philosophy, our past experiences are our greatest teachers. They shape our understanding, refine our judgment, and enhance our wisdom. But how do we apply these lessons when it comes to relationships? First, it's crucial to recognize patterns of behavior. Have you noticed a recurring theme of betrayal, dishonesty, or neglect in your interactions with a particular individual? Marcus Aurelius, a revered Stoic philosopher, emphasized that the soul becomes dyed with the color of its thoughts. If someone's actions repeatedly cause you pain, their character is unlikely to change. Second, reflect on the impact of past experiences on your well-being. Did these interactions leave you feeling drained, anxious, or disrespected? Epictetus, another Stoic thinker, taught us that we should not allow others to disturb our tranquility. Learning from these experiences means prioritizing your inner peace and mental health. Third, understand the importance of setting healthy boundaries. Boundaries are a form of self-respect and a necessary component of healthy relationships. By not giving another chance to those who repeatedly cross these boundaries, you uphold your own standards and values. Fourth, consider the concept of accountability. Have they acknowledged their mistakes and made genuine efforts to change? Seneca, a Stoic philosopher, believed in the power of self-improvement through acknowledgement of one's flaws. If someone consistently avoids responsibility, they're unlikely to make meaningful changes. Fifth, practice the power of detachment. Detachment doesn't mean you don't care, it means you recognize when holding on is doing more harm than good. Stoicism teaches us that we cannot control others, only our responses to them. By detaching from those who have hurt us, we reclaim our power and focus on our growth. Finally, embrace the journey of personal growth. Each experience, whether positive or negative, contributes to your evolution. By learning from past experiences, you not only protect yourself from further harm, but also pave the way for healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Remember, your past experiences are not a burden but a beacon of wisdom. Use them to guide your decisions, protect your peace, and foster relationships that uplift and empower you. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, the impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Let your past experiences illuminate your path to a brighter, more fulfilling future. Here is the number 6 point is mindfulness practices, where we explore the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and how it can help us lead better lives. Today we delve into an essential topic, the role of accountability in determining who deserves another opportunity in our lives. Accountability is the cornerstone of any meaningful relationship. It is the act of taking responsibility for one's actions, acknowledging mistakes, and making a sincere effort to improve. Without accountability, trust erodes and relationships become fragile and unreliable. Why is accountability so crucial? Let's explore this in detail. Firstly, accountability builds trust. When someone owns up to their mistakes, it shows they are honest and trustworthy. In contrast, those who deflect blame or make excuses demonstrate a lack of integrity, making them unworthy of a second chance. Secondly, accountability fosters learning and growth. Individuals who take responsibility for their actions are more likely to learn from their mistakes and grow. This growth is essential for any relationship to thrive. Those who refuse to be accountable are often stuck in a cycle of repeated mistakes, showing no signs of personal development. Thirdly, accountability nurtures mutual respect. When both parties in a relationship are accountable, it creates a foundation of respect. Each person feels valued and understood. Conversely, a lack of accountability breeds resentment and disrespect, eroding the very fabric of the relationship. Fourthly, accountability prevents manipulation. Those who evade responsibility often use manipulation to control others. By holding individuals accountable, we protect ourselves from being manipulated and ensure that our relationships are based on genuine and honest interactions. Lastly, Accountability strengthens character. It requires humility and courage to admit when we're wrong. By surrounding ourselves with accountable individuals, we cultivate an environment that values character and virtue, fundamental principles of Stoicism. In conclusion, accountability is a non-negotiable aspect of any healthy relationship. It builds trust, fosters growth, nurtures respect, prevents manipulation, and strengthens character. Those who refuse to be accountable for their actions are unworthy of another opportunity, as they undermine the very essence of a meaningful connection. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, in the wise words of Epictetus, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Stay accountable, stay virtuous, and lead a life of purpose. Until next time, keep embracing the wisdom of Stoicism. Take care.